Hello everybody, Sparky Combs coming at you today. I want to start the video by telling you a little story. Back in 2007, I had a sister who was 42 years old and she passed away of colon cancer. Pretty much since that time, every time I go to the doctor for any reason and they find out that have a sister, a family member who died of colon cancer, I get hit up to take a colonoscopy. Something happened earlier this year. I had a momentary lapse in judgment or reasoning, and I agreed to let them sign me up for a colonoscopy. I'm 40 years old. They say you need to have one. If you have a family member that died of colon cancer, you need to start your screening 10 years before the year they died. For instance, my sister, like I said, died of colon cancer in 2007. She was 52. I'm 40. They still want me to have it, even though I technically, in my mind, could wait a couple years. But anyway, so you go 10 years back from the time your relative passed away, and that's when you're supposed to start having yours. So I thought I'd walk you through as much of the process as I can. Of course, I'm not going to show you them sticking a big tube up my rump or anything, but we'll take you through as much as we can and let you know what's going on. They give you this kit. Already opened it, and it is called Sub Prep Bowel Prep Kit. It comes with a bottle of, I guess, the solution and a measuring cup that you mix everything up in. And that's all was in there. And then I've got this powder that if I understand correctly, this is more or less a laxative that you get a cap full and mix in with that. So, and you got to mix it with 16 ounces of water, and then you have to drink within that hour after you drink this, the 32 more ounces of water. Been told this is the worst part of the whole thing, and I'm willing to bet it is. They say if you can get through this, that the actual colonoscopy is not that big of a deal, and I'll be having that tomorrow morning around 7 o'clock or so. So anyway, let's see what we can do here. I guess directions is on the back there, so we'll just follow them. I'm going to mix the powder first. There we go. And you're supposed to get a cap full of the powder. And this is Annie Gray, who's got to get out of the way. She is a pest. If anybody wants a good cat, I'll mail her to you. Don't have to be to a good home. Trust me. So anyway, that looks like a capful. And this looks just like sugar. I don't know if you can see that there. It looks pretty much like sugar, so in we go. Ugh, wow. Put the lid back on. And next is the solution. Let's see, it's got a cap on it. Let's see. Don't smell bad at all. Actually, it sort of smells like grape. It's always a good thing. I like grape. So we pour all that in there. I'm going to mix it a little. Go ahead and mix it a little there. And now I foresee a problem. This is 16 ounces of water that you're supposed to mix in there with it. Now that ain't all going to fit in there, so I'm going to mix, I guess, up to the top of the line there. I guess I'll just drink that with it. I don't know. Any more solution in there? No. So what do you do after you do that? You mix that, and okay, I guess that's it. So I'm going to stir it up a little, try to get it a little more mixed up. I've eaten nothing today. I'm not allowed to eat solid foods or anything with milk, and you can't do something. You can't eat anything with green, red, or some orange food color. Not a problem. It's going to be my luck I'm doing this wrong, and then I'll get there tomorrow and tell him how I did it, and he'll say, well, Mr. Combs, you've got to come back because you screwed up. So who the hell knows? Anyway, let's see. It's not very good, but sort of sucks, actually. Tastes like salt mixed in with a little bit of grape water. But to be honest with you, it's not as bad as I expected. I might be wrong about that. It may be worse. Now what I'm going to do is, after I drink this, I got to drink another 16. I got to drink 2 more 16 ounces of water. Of course, I won't bore you with that. I'll probably wait 3 or 4 hours, let you know how it's going. I got to do this same procedure again tonight. Let's pour that water in there. Dilute this stuff, right? Anyway, I'll let you know how it goes, and then tomorrow I'm going to try to get you in and do the post-op, I guess, or pre-op and then post-op, and I'll let you know what'll happen there best I can. So anyway, so far it's not been that bad. They give you some medicine. Zofran, from what I've read, it's the same medicine that they give with cancer patients that's taking chemo and so forth to keep you from getting sick and throwing up. So this may make you sick at your stomach. I hope it don't. I don't think it will. I got a pretty strong stomach, so, but I've got it just in case. Then I'm going to try to find me a little bit of something to eat. So I don't know what that's going to consist of either, but we'll see. It's not too bad, really. Honestly, it's not as bad as I expected. That is assuming I've mixed it and done it right. I'll let you know. Like I said, it's 10 o'clock the day before the colonoscopy. I'll probably wait 3 or 4 hours, let you know what's going on, make another little short video, and then tonight I'll do this again. Show you some of that. Maybe I ain't going to go over every bit of it. And we'll let you know how it goes. So, wish me luck. Okay, so it is now 2:30, 20 to 3, and I took this, made the last part of the video, or the first part of the video at 10 o'clock. And it works. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, though. It's not as bad as I was told or made to expect, I guess. It's not fun, but it's really no big deal. I got to be a little graphic, I mean, in order to explain it correctly, to be honest with you. It's like having a bad case of diarrhea. It's not so much that you can't handle it, and it's not overbearing or anything like that. You go a lot, but I'll be honest, I've been sick before and had a virus or stomach ache or what have you, and I've went a lot worse and had a lot rougher time than what I've had today. I've got a lot of work done, little small things. I've listed tons of stuff on eBay, got all that caught up. I've watched a couple shows and movies, what have you. You just got to be ready to stop and go to the bathroom, sort of like you always are, except it's a little more frequent. So I gotta say, at this point, it's really no big deal, this part of the process. Everybody says this is the worst part, and if it's the worst part, this whole thing is really going to be no big deal. Didn't taste good. The stuff didn't taste good, but does work. But you can handle it. It's no big deal. Just make sure you got plenty of toilet paper around. Your butt's going to get a little sore. It's going to get a little raw. Again, like when you get diarrhea. It's pretty much all water, nothing but water. But you can handle it. People had me thinking that this is going to be constant, and that you're going to get a little upset stomach, which I did get a little upset stomach, but I'm thinking that's probably from not eating. I had some orange sherbet, which I'm allowed to eat, or you're allowed to eat on this. But I've been fine. Actually, like I said, I've got quite a bit of stuff done today, and between that and using the bathroom 10 times in the last 2 or 3 hours, it's 4 hours, it's really been no big deal. So I'll let you know what happens later tonight, and we'll see you then tomorrow morning for the test. Okay, just had my last bowel prep treatment, I guess, for the night. Didn't want to bore you with it. Same thing as last time. Enjoying a fresh 16-ounce cup of apple juice. Actually, as the day went on, 3:30 or so, everything sort of tapered off. Didn't have to go to the bathroom anymore. I guess that's the reason you got to do it again tonight. But as I said earlier, no big deal. I've certainly tasted a lot better stuff and had a lot better stuff to drink in my life, but everybody says that's the worst part of it, and if that's the worst part of it, this is going to be no big deal. So here's to you, I guess. Apple juice. To be honest with you, so far, like I said, I could easily have went to Long John Silver's or Chinese restaurant, ate a meal, and come home and done the same thing that stuff's made me do so far today. So see you tomorrow morning. Hopefully we can get this over with, and I'll be able to enjoy the rest of the day tomorrow off work. So see you tomorrow. Okay, so just came back to the waiting room and put on these little pants, shorts. They don't have no tail in them, so I guess they'll give me an IV and blood pressure and all that and take me back, and I'll let you know what goes on. Other good things, I broke a tooth out this morning. So anyway, that's what's happened so far. So it's 8 o'clock and I'm still here. Not had the procedure yet. They tried 4 times to get an IV in. Finally got it in. And now I guess I'm just waiting. That was the worst part, had to be the IV going in. They had a lot of trouble with it. So anyway, I'll see you when I get back. Okay, it's over and done with. They wheeled me back in a room. I laid there for a few minutes. Told me to roll on my side and put my legs up, which I did. And this pregnant lady shot some white stuff in my IV. I start dreaming about something. Seems like I had a big dream, but then they woke me up in the middle of it, and it's over with. So I don't know. Said I had diverticulitis, bad, and irritable bowel, bad. And they took some biopsies. I don't know what that means. I guess they do that for everybody. But the worst part's over. It's pretty much all over except for talking to the doctor, putting my clothes on, and getting me something to eat, I guess. Not like I expected, I guess, so far. So, unless they tell me something's wrong or something else comes up that I need to do today concerning this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.